everyone, welcome back once again to a new installment of the Impromptu podcast. It has been 2 goddamn months. What the fuck is wrong with everything in the world? I'm joined once again with RaionBomber. How you doing today?
Am I awake yet? Oh yeah, okay. Alright, yeah. I'm good.
Yeah, same. I'm doing good. Finally. We'll be able to do these things once again. I'm freaking bodied by work and all that shit for so long. But finally I have free time today to do this. For those who are seeing the overlay, yes, apparently we are supposed to have a third person in this, but we're not sure if they're actually going to show up or not. But if they do, hopefully they do, because it's be a good idea. A really good idea to come back on after our fucking 2-month hiatus. Be a good idea to come back, Mr. High and Daisy. Yeah. Yes. Please. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna calm down, not go fucking crazy. Yeah. Right. All right. So as usual, we usually always start these things off with kind of going in a circle, or in this case, a line about what we've been playing lately. I'll start with you first. You tell them what you've been playing lately.
Okay, so let's see. Hey, lately it's just been .hack GU Last Recode, Gundam Versus. And got back into 3-on-3 freestyle for some reason. Yeah, pretty much it.
How have those things been holding up for you?
Okay, so .hack GU Last Recode, yeah, it's pretty cool, you know, collection of the .hack games on PS2. So you get all 3 volumes, you get a brand new volume 4.
Well, what happened? A lot of your words are kind of turning into a robot now. What happened?
Only for the special
robot
of
robots
and back. Oh, they're chopped. They're taking over.
Yeah, they're tokens. Oh. Hello?
Failing us now.
Hello? We're having some technical difficulties because Discord's being bitchy! Okay. So, okay, so you're saying something about 4th, and then it's kind of started going robotic on us. What was it?
Yeah, the new 4th.
God damn it, it's happened again.
Terminal disc edition that you could always, and a new parody mode where, like, in the original game we only got 4 parody movies where they would take cutscenes and just joke over them. Now we got 10.
Whoa, that's like 2.5 more times.
I know, right?
2.5 times more.
What is this? And like slight little changes. Like the game's already like retardedly easy because it's .hack GU, but they added little things like the little chim counter being 99 to 999, so that it causes more chim assassins to come after you. And the monsters trying to get like sneak attacks on the start of battle. It's a little bit more difficult now. You kind of have to like position yourself in the right position. Because the monsters are like always looking your direction.
Wow.
Yeah. But once again, the game's not hard, and anybody who puts that thing on cheat mode where you beat level 50 at the start of the game is a bitch. So yeah.
But is that,
okay.
Was that thing done? I know that in some of the older .hack games back in the day, I'm not sure if the GU games followed this, but in the other ones, like Infection or the other ones or whatever, they had it where what's it called, like, you to kind of make so that if you started from the later games, it kind of started you like strong right off the bat or something like that, if you don't have save files from the previous games. Is that what the cheat mode's for, basically?
Yeah, the cheat mode basically lets you just play through all 3 games at like, at the strongest you can be though. I know back in the PlayStation 2 games, if you beat Volume 3 and went back to Volume 1, it would literally start you off at level 40.
I guess it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of freaking. It's a completely unrelated thing, but it's very similar. It lets you play all 3 games all at once, and you're like super powerful. That reminds me of fucking the Rockman Zero collection that came out for the DS back in I think 2009 or 2010, where it had something called the Easy Scenario mode, where it lets you play all 4 games back to back, like in one long, like continuous thing. You could obviously save and shit, but it's like it was instead of picking each individual game and beating them, you beat them all kind of in one long string together, like the story mode parts.
Right.
But the thing about it is that you started off like from very beginning and onwards, like basically max powered. Like you had like the maximum health meter, you took way less damage, spikes for the most part were covered up so you can't even get hit by spikes anymore.
Oh wow.
It's like insultingly easy. And what's even dumber is that there was actually some like unlockables that like for the unlockable artwork and shit like that was only accessible by beating it on that easy scenario. Which was really stupid.
Crazy.
Which is stupid is that you could one person could easily just beat the game in the easy scenario and unlock everything. It's not like you go, oh, I beat easy scenario, but if I beat it on the actual normal modes, then I also get its own set of unlockables. No, you could just beat it on easy scenario and like fucking never die. Like even if you just purposely just walk towards and take hits, you'll never die, except for from holes, which the game has cyber elves that automatically pick you up when you're about to fall through a hole and let you position yourself into a good spot.
What?
Yeah. Like, there are supposed to be, like, one-time use cyber elves you could use in the game, but the easy scenario gives you an infinite number of them.
What?
Yeah, it was that insultingly easy. And I was like, what the fuck? Why is this a thing in the game? Why is this advertised in the back of the box?
That's so dumb.
Like, I know the Zero games were considered hard. I personally don't believe that. I never felt they were the same level of difficulty as all the other games in the franchise, but people were like, oh my god, the Zero games are so difficult! I'm like, yeah, have you never fucking played Mega Man Network Transmission? Have you never played Rockman Forte? Have you never played Mega Man 5? Have you never played, I mean, not 5. Have you never played the original one? Have you never played number 2 on difficult mode? Have you never played fucking any game in the franchise? 0, 1 to 4 wasn't that hard.
Damn.
Like, maybe at like a minimalist run, if you don't get any upgrades at all, and you suck dick and suck so hard that like you can't even get the element chips, and you don't level up your weapons, okay, maybe then the game will be kind of hard, because the game is like saying like, okay, fuck it, you're garbage, and they don't even care anymore. They'll just throw you to the last level. Because you could do that in the first Zero game, where like you can fail the missions so badly that like the game just kind of just goes, okay, fuck it, we're just gonna let the story go, and you can get to, and it can bring you to the final stage and you get your ass beat because you have like fucking nothing. Your sword doesn't even have a charge shot. Your actual buster only has level 1 charge. You can't even do the full charge. You have no elemental chips, so you can't do weakness hits. Yeah, it's possible to do that. But, you know, some of us actually like ourselves. Not me. So tell me about this Gundam Versus and how I fucking have God Gundam. I mean, yeah, tell me about God Gundam.
Yeah, that's a thing. Oh god. So yeah, Gundam Versus, aka the more fun version of the Dissidia NT. But yeah. Yeah, they actually sat there and used what they knew from the other Gundam Versus games and just made a game, and it's gameplay, decent. Of course there's some Gundams that do shit, but overall it's a game where the person with the better movement to gets in to do what they want to do first, they'll do what they can do. I've taken Kapools, these round ball thing mobile suits, and beaten down the more popular Wing Zeros, Exias, all that type of stuff, and they have better tools, but no, I don't give a fuck. I'm beating you with this Kapool. Roster choices is pretty damn weird though. Who's this game for? Japan doesn't really need it because they have Maxi Busan and they have 7 G Gundams in that game.
Yeah.
And I don't know, they even have even more stuff. And it's it's not for the West, because if they cared about the Western audience, they would have G Gundam, they would have Endless Waltz, and Endless Waltz, and the second season of Double O, because those were the really popular ones. Well, Iron Blooded Orphans is also now popular because Toonami, all that shit. But yeah, it's just missing stuff, and then they want to put stuff from things that that nobody really in the West knew about, like Missing Link and Build Fighters. Yeah, Build Fighters AR, which is a freaking manga. Not even the anime. It's a spin-off manga about Meijin Kawaguchi's little test, gunpla, hot scramble, and I'm just sitting there just out of all the things that Meijin has used, you want to pick this thing. And I'm just you could have had Amazing Zaku, Ballistic Zaku, Exia Amazing, Perfect Gundam 3. Those things are cool. Hot Scramble is lame. But it's also top tier.
Didn't it get nerfed recently?
It got nerfed, but it's nerfed to the point where it plays to the rules of the game.
Oh.
And it's still top tier due to the fact of its tools are simple to use and they're good. Because since it's basically a mobile suit that's a new Gundam and Zeta Gundam put together, so it has its own funnel system, and its funnel system is much more easier than what new does. So it's just forward funnel, it goes forward. Left right, they go left right. Back funnel, all 6 funnels come out and make a cage around the enemy.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. I mean, you have to wait for your funnels to come back and all that type of stuff. And funnels don't really register on the targeting system like lasers do. So you kind of have to look and watch out and don't get trapped. Yeah, stuff, junk. And he has good up close attacks, all that type of stuff. Weird giant beam sword. Another thing is just how the hell did they not put G Gundams in this game? One of the top tiers is Epion. Epion has no beams whatsoever. All his beam attacks are replaced with dashes that can parry.
What the hell? That sounds like something a G Gundam would have.
I know. Just
hell, I remember in freaking, at least in Next Plus, God Gundam had a literal parry. Literally, you literally went down up on the joystick, whatever, on the arcade machine, and he did a literal Street Fighter fucking parry pose.
Oh yeah, and that's normal blocking for everybody in the game, honestly. Yeah, the down up thing. But yeah, and then some of them have back melee, and they would do a counter attack. A lot of them have that. So I guess it's just either a case that they really have to give them brand new movesets to even be a thing, or they have to lower God Gundam's cost, because he wouldn't be worth being 500 in this game if he's that a problem. But also I think because of the assist system, he wouldn't have that much of an issue, because I'm lacking projectiles, well, just use an assist that has a few projectiles.
Even though he
I
had,
don't know.
even though he
Weird.
had projectiles in the other games, like he had the beam sword slash, he had Vulcans, he had Sekiha Tenkyoken, he had
Like, I don't know what they're thinking.
he had Shokyo Hao Denedan, which basically cut through like fucking everything.
Dang, and it's like, oh man, it's like the game is made around for like G Gundams to be better. They have assist. They don't have to wait for their HP to be like half gone to go into hyper mode.
Yeah.
They can activate that on burst, and you can activate burst on half meter. So
I remember Noble Gundam had Berserk mode, which basically she could activate any time. And it made her
yeah, they would have to put that on burst though, because they did that with a lot of people.
And it made her like super strong when she had that mode on.
But just jeez. Other than that, like netcode's fine. The lobby system on there makes me wonder why the hell Tekken doesn't have a lobby like that. Like literally, you can like literally set up what frequencies you want to get into the lobby, and like, you know, if they get in and then their connection drops down to that frequency, they will be kicked from that lobby as soon as the match is over that they're in.
Oh wow.
Just like, what is this? In 16-player lobbies, and then, you know, you can make your friend lobbies and all that type of stuff. Just crazy stuff. Just, yeah, that lobby system is probably one of the better lobby systems in a while, because PS4 lobby's been so weird lately compared to PS3 lobbies. Just like when the host leaves, the whole lobby disbands and all that junk. Yeah, at the very least, when the host leaves, you can like it'll like set it up where you can send a message during everybody's match to be like, the host is getting ready to leave. You know, please exit the lobby, and then like it'll let them finish their matches. So,
Okay, that's good at least.
yeah, so it's at least on KOF 14's level where they'll let you finish your match, and then it's just like everybody leave on their own, and then he'll just pull out.
That's one way to do it.
Okay, and the DLC is now up to the cost of the game. Yeah, that's like almost there, because as soon as Atlas Gundam comes out, which will probably be this month, it will be $55 in. So. Yeah, that was fast. Okay, yeah, that's Gundam Versus. Like, yeah, pretty much just nickel-diming in us for stuff that we probably didn't really want, but yeah, I mean, if I could get,
anyways.
like, you know, yeah. I mean, I actually have a Gundam Versus scene here in Indiana. And somehow I made, like, loser's final in the tournament.
Oh, wow.
So that was a thing. Oh, man.
You have found your calling.
I finally found my calling. It can't be KOF anymore because I don't have the Mexican skills for this, and I don't have the patience for Arc System games. I sat there and bought BlazBlue and Guilty Gear, and I get annoyed at like the damage of those games.
But
It's like I have to actually do combos? Shit.
I don't know. I think with Guilty Gear, you don't have to particularly learn too much when it comes to combos. Like, I myself honestly don't really know too much in terms of combos for that game. I kind of just, like, I mean, to be fair, I play Raven and May, so that's probably why I don't do much combos, but, like, I kind of more focus on, like, I get a basic string, get a knockdown, and set up Oki. That's all I do. I get a knockdown, set up Oki. Get a knockdown, set up Oki. And I just keep doing that. High-low mix-ups or cross-ups, shit like that. That's literally all I do. And it seems to do me quite fine for the most part. And what tends to trip me up more so is just lack of matchup knowledge against certain characters, like Faust and Ramlafal and shit like that. Like, these characters I never ever see. That's the only thing that really trips me up. But in terms of saying, like, basic gameplay, game plan stuff, you can work with just regular fundamental gameplay. You don't have to learn combos for that game. BlazBlue, on the other hand, I do say, yeah, you will need to learn, like, combos and shit to get the most of your damage. Unless you're playing someone, like, incredibly simple, like, fucking, like, I don't know, like Susano or something like that, or Azrael. AZ.
Easy. Yeah, that's like, that shit you did made me quit.
It's supposed to be a joke.
my god, I couldn't. I was like, really? Really? They allow this? Oh, he's the Hotoko no Ken character.
Yeah, he was. But yeah, it's supposed to be hilarious. It's supposed to be like that stuff is unbelievably unoptimal as hell. It's just supposed to be funny as shit.
It's like, because I wasn't seeing no Azraels at Eva, so maybe I'm just bad. Yeah, I'm bad. I don't have any combos, so of course I'm bad.
What about Dogura? Doesn't he use fucking AZ?
Dang, I wasn't seeing that. All I saw was a bunch of Hakuman mirrors.
Well, Hakuman's good too. Hakuman's
he's
like
better now.
Yeah, he's even better now, yeah. Though he still struggles on the same issues he already struggled from before. Like, zoning hurts him a lot. He has to have good enough amount of meter or else he's fucked. And, like, he has to constantly, like, optimize his punishes or else it's like, oh yeah, you gotta clean it. Oh, okay, never mind. So, like, he lives and dies pretty easily.
Huh.
But at least,
okay.
But at least it's not like Bong, who, unlike other characters who get great combos when people are crouching, Bong gets better combos when people are standing. It's like the opposite.
Oh wow.
It's the dumbest shit ever. I'm so glad I fucking dropped that character. But I'm gonna pick him back up when fucking Cross Tag comes out. Because when Cross Tag comes out, I'm gonna have the team bang yang.
Oh wow. Dang.
Yeah.
Are you even sure Vang's gonna make it?
Why wouldn't he make it?
I don't know.
I have the feeling he's gonna make it.
I'm actually kind of sad they want to pick Rachel.
She's like a super main character. Of course, you're gonna put her in.
Yeah, she's a super main character. Fuck, she's annoying.
Yeah, she is.
I will say, Tail, Cross Deck Battles, like, character art is a lot more better than Central Fictions.
Yeah, we finally have character art of Ragna. Official character art where he's actually smiling.
Uh-huh.
That's
yeah, drugs.
he found that herbal essence.
Oh god. The herbal essence. Oh god. And meanwhile, hides like nobody knows who I am, keeping it that way.
Yep. Then we have Lin in the game.
Oh wow. It was like, yeah, it's Yosuke. Oh my god.
Nobody cares about Yosuke.
Oh my god. It's like, if they don't announce some damn Labrys right now, I'm not fucking buying that game.
I honestly think Shadow Labrys is gonna be in the game.
God damn it.
Because, like, they haven't revealed any Persona villain characters yet. But, like, because the logo for the game says Persona 4 Arena and not, like, Ultimax. Because, like, the logo for Persona says Persona 4 Arena. But or Persona 4, what are they called? The Ultimate Magoyako blah 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 blah.
Yeah, and Makino Yana Arena, yeah.
Yeah, it says that for that thing. But for Under Night in Birth, it says Under Night in Birth EXE latest. So it's like, it's a bit peculiar there.
Right. So it just means like no Junpei, no Yuka, can.
Yeah, it sounds like
no Rise.
Yeah, there might not be Ultimax characters, honestly, and it could be a thing, which kind of sucks.
You know, I'm perfectly fine with that.
I wouldn't mind Adachi coming back.
Yeah, that is a thing. People do want the Adachi Hazama team up.
Yeah, there you go. Give this the Adachi Hazama team. Some people want Sho. I think those people should die.
Right. It's showtime! Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Please die. Please die.
Let your Unga Bunga... We already have enough Unga Bunga characters. Get there, get on my face. Like, we're more than likely gonna get AZ. And we're most likely gonna get Gordo. And we're most likely gonna get, fucking Mitsuru and all that shit. So we have enough Unga Bunga retard characters for everyone. The game's already simplified enough. This game is probably
gonna be a mess.
The game's probably gonna be even more simplified than the original Persona 4 Arena, so it's enough.
Oh my god, and there's gonna be no arcade release either.
It's gonna be, yeah, it sounds like it's not gonna be on. It's gonna be on PS4, PC, and Nintendo Switch. Honestly, I'm
amazed Switch is getting it.
I'll probably get it on the Switch, just because.
Yeah, Switch needs fighters. I believe in your support.
It has fighters.
Yeah, it actually has KOF 98.
It's got KOF 98, a bunch of our Neo Geo games. It's got Ultra Street Fighter 2, boy. It's got fucking Blade Strangers coming out someday.
Someday.
Not that anyone's gonna buy it because it has fucking no content, as far as we've seen.
If they gave them that $10 when it released.
It better be. Because it has box art and everything, so probably not. Or some sort of Toho third-person fucking behind-the-back fighter thing for like fucking $50, and I'm like, yeah, no. No. No, not how this world works.
They need to make that Fighter Switch announcement.
Yo, Dragon Ball Fighter on Switch, that'd be good.
Yeah, people have been begging for it. They might get it.
Honestly, I'd probably still get on PS4.
Yeah, because that's going to be Tournament Boys.
Yeah.
Tournament Fighter Z.
Whoa.
I'm going to play Yamcha and I'm going to be the best.
I'm going to be the best that ever was.
Okay, what else was I playing? Yeah, 3-on-3 freestyle. I'm going to keep it short. The game updated to the point where we could finally, like, have our own crews and stuff like that.
Whoa.
And, like, it took forever. Also, yeah, the game was at Tokyo Game Show this year for some reason. And I was like, oh, yeah, because we added a Japanese girl named Rin.
Whoa, is she actually good looking?
I don't know, because you don't like Athena.
But does she look good, though?
Yeah, she looks good. I mean, do you think Athena looks good? Because she's clearly based off of Athena.
I mean, Athena looks good. I'm just not a fan of her. I mean,
okay.
Like, sure, I wouldn't say no to giving her the tiger uppercut, but I would never go out with this person. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Right. The thing that really kills me about this Rin character, though, is that she speaks constant Japanese.
Oh. Okay.
I was like, and then like she will say basketball terms in English.
Oh. So
but it's just like constant Japanese, and I'm just like,
so it's like
what?
So it's like an Arxis fighter.
Yeah, I guess. I was just like, what? I was just like, they really went out their way to make this Japanese girl just go ahead and just speak Japanese. And just like, didn't go out their way for none of the other people to be like, you know, that Asian or that out of the country and not speak English. And I'm just like, oh.
I guess trying to make her really stand out. Or they're really desperate to get that Japanese market.
Probably, because you know that Rin bundle for $12 was a thing. It was like, yeah, get Rin, get a XP ball, get an outfit. Oh my god!
Gets your dick sucked.
Dude, then she's going down past come in.
She's just past coming.
Past coming.
What?
It was like, what? I don't know. She's just not like, whatever she misses, and then she'd be like, come in, come in. I was just like, what?
God damn it.
Just like, damn. It's like, I don't know, but that got me back into the game, and I don't even have that character. I'm just like, yeah, wait a minute. This is like, there's already another Asian girl in this game. We can't have two of them in this game.
Yes, we can.
So I have to go beat everybody with Kim.
Yeah, you can have two Asian girls. I mean, look at fucking DOA.
DOA has every Asian girl. So.
Yeah. Exactly. There you go.
Okay, and that's all the games I played.
Alright.
Oh, I'm not gonna talk about Play Home.
Just say it's basically Honey Select 2.0. There you go.
Yeah, that.
As for myself, what have I been playing lately? Besides the obvious shows, I'll get to that. I mean, I guess I could say Youmacon game room shit first. What else? Oh yeah, I played this fucking retard game that I keep talking about all the time. And I played Super Mario... I don't know how to spell this word. Odyssey?
Oh yeah, Odyssey is a hell of a weird word.
Yeah. There you go. I've been playing that shit. So let's first start with the Youmacon game room shit. Like I've said before, many times in the past, to many people before, the game room alone. Oh yeah, by the way, I went to Youmacon this weekend. Whoa. To anyone who doesn't know this by now. But yeah, I went to that convention. I go nearly every single year now because it's that fucking good. To me, it's like that's like to me my vacation. Other people go, oh, I want to go to Cancun. I'm gonna go to Disneyland every year. I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to Youmacon, bitch. It's much better, but less money spent too, and it's like, sublime. It's a thing of beauty. So I went there, and just the game room alone, in my opinion, is worth the price of admission. It's like, it's literally like fucking 200-300 machines and stations of shit to play there. Wacky fucking Japanese games you'd never even expect to be a thing. Some stuff I look at it and I'm like, what the hell is this? And then you play it, and it's like super. You find out it's actually quite simple too, despite having a really weird ass looking like machine. Like there's one, there's literally a game where it's like you ever played WarioWare on like the Game Boy Advance or on GameCube or shit like that?
Yeah.
Imagine like a free player version of WarioWare, but it's not actually done by WarioWare. It's not actually really WarioWare, but it's like short mini games, and it's free players, and it's just fucking insanity. And the game's operated by like three buttons, a red, blue, and green button. That's it, and just a bunch of stuff to just happen. Like there'll be one thing where it's like you hitting the left and right buttons really fast, like you're running for a track. Another thing is you're timing it like a fucking Simon Says thing, or you're chopping down wood, or you're pumping up air for a tire. It's just insanity. And the game is like just screaming different Japanese shit at you, like, oh my god, ah! And then you and everyone there are just fucking on the fucking buttons like crazy and shit, trying to like figure out the modes. Because it says like 2 free words and that's it, and that's your instructions. It's like do each one, and then within the blink of an eye, you're on to the next fucking mini game and trying to get points and shit. That's just one example of a game there. There's another game there. It's literally like it's a fucking light gun shooter, but it's a rhythm game at the same exact time. So you're shooting targets in the rhythm of a song, but it's a light gun game. And some of the songs are like J-pop songs or anime themes, and some of them are game songs, like fucking Super Mario Bros. Song, for some reason. So you're shooting aliens to the theme of it's shooting shit. Like where's the Duck Hunt song? Come on, man, missed opportunity. I mean, that motherfucking Duck Hunt shit, nigga. So we got that. I played a hell of a lot of Initial D Arcade Stage 8, which...
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They had Stage 7 last year. This year they upgraded and have Stage 8 machines. Sadly, they didn't have their machines connected to the intranet, so I couldn't just simply plug in my Stage 7 card and have it upgrade to Stage 8. I had to actually get a Stage 8 card separately. So now I have both a Stage 7 and a Stage 8 card, which is kind of weird.
Right.
I also have a Stage 3 card from way back in the day, but I haven't seen a Stage 3 machine since like fucking 2007.
That is pretty funny because we just updated our Stage 2 machines at our local arcade to Stage 3.
It does kind of suck though that the Stage, like, 3 machines are actually fucking region locked with their cards. Because I remember one time seeing a Japanese version machine. I put in my US version card, and it was like, no. I was like, what? It's the same fucking game. No. Okay. So I just got up and went to the US machine, and it worked right away. I'm like, alright then. This is whack. Fucking Tekken 5, I was like, Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection didn't do that to me. I was able to play my card everywhere. Virtua Fighter 4 didn't do that to me. Fucking bitch. That was also a Sega game that also uses a data card.
They weren't expecting the machine to leave Japan.
But they made an English version. You know what I mean? It makes no sense. Oh, whatever. So yeah, so that was fun. What else was there? When I was at Youmacon, I fucking played... I entered a few different games. I entered Breaker's Revenge and did okay. Ish. I entered Alpha 2 and got destroyed. Because I haven't played that in a long time. I entered CVS 2 and actually did alright. I think I got like 5th place in that. Some X number of people, I don't know. I didn't actually count. I entered Tekken and I got destroyed on stream on Tekken, but yet when I was off stream, when I was in losers bracket, I was actually doing really well for quite a while. I don't remember what place I ended up placing, but I just know that I did pretty good. What was pretty hilarious though is that when I was on stream though for Tekken, at one point before our match started, I was like, yo, can I do one small thing? And the guy's like, alright. So I went to the jukebox mode and changed 2 songs. I changed Mishima Dojo to have that fucking I'm Here Now remix. And then I changed Brimstone and Fire to have Heat Haze Shadow, like the part 1, part 2, whatever.
Right.
And then like later on, I come to find out, like I didn't know this happened until like later on. People, like some of my friends told me that this happened. That I was there. They're like, yo, when you changed the music to that stuff on Brimstone and Fire, that stage got chosen like by random select for grand finals. So everybody there was like, yo, shouts for that random guy who changed the music.
Oh wow. Oh wow. That song is lit.
Yeah.
So that's like best grand finals.
Yeah. Though it does kind of suck that fucking nearly every single person that was there, at least in the game room area, they're like, yo, nice Chie cosplay. And I was like, fuck! It's like, I'm not Chie, I am Kara! Like, I'm pretty sure Chie doesn't have a big fucking knife. Or wear a locket. Or wear pants that are brown.
Oh god, man. Gender band Chie.
But what made me kind of... It was funny that the first time someone said that, my brain... Like, you know in that one moment when Gohan first turns Super Saiyan 2? Where it shows that look on his face where it's like... Or like it's like a black screen for a moment and like that little like laser line appears behind his eyes.
Yeah.
Like a shocked look. I had that like appear in my head, and then like a flurry of images of both Kara and Chie started flashing in my eyes, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" Because because I never put 2 and 2 together up until that moment. That's the thing. So like,
it never occurred to you.
It never occurred to me. Like, wait a second. They really do look similar, and then it started flashing in my head, like both back and forth, and I was like, "Whoa! I think I get what they mean now."
Damn.
And then I kind of once again, because I remember prior to getting my, because I have 2 like Kara shirts now. I have one that's more T-shirt like, it's more like lighter, and I got one that's more kind of like a sweater. I brought both just in case, and like in case like one got sweaty really bad or fucking spilled shit on it or whatever. Like it's a backup, blah blah. So, anyways, thinking back now, considering people thought I was Chie, and you know me being, you know, a somewhat darker complexion than how Kara really is in the sprites, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, maybe I should have gone as Frisk. Maybe I should have gone through with being Frisk instead. Because Frisk sprite looks like not white person, and most people's artwork makes Frisk look like ambiguously brown, somewhat Asian looking. Should have gone with that. Thinking about it now, but whatever. It's all in the past now. The funny thing about it is that according to the people outside the game room area for Youmacon, when I was just walking around just the con hall and the dealer's room, shit like that, people were telling me that I actually had the best Kara there, which is like, what? Really?
Wow.
How does that work? Did you see how I look like? I am a thick boy. I am clearly not, as far as I know, I am not, what's the word for it? Traditionally cute.
Wow.
How am I the best one? I think I look terrifying. And apparently it's the best one. Maybe that's why, because I look terrifying. That's why it works. Aha! Aha! There you go. That's why. That's why. So yeah, Youmacon. So Youmacon was great. Not gonna forget.
So mad I was so broke.
Oh, how? Like that's the thing though. How broke were you?
Too broke. Them hour cuts killed me to the point where I just didn't have any money left over.
Because like honestly, you could have probably made it with like fucking like $250.
Yeah, I couldn't save up anything. Like all my money was good.
That's unfortunate.
So I just gave up.
That's unfortunate. Second thing I've been playing was fucking. Honestly, because it simply came in, and I ordered it because I needed the locket from its collector edition. It came in conveniently like less than a few weeks before the convention, but the fucking PS4 version of Undertale came out. On the physical copies came in, so I played through that again, and yeah. I wasn't ready to.
Are there any differences or what?
There are some differences actually, but yeah, because up until that point, it's been about like a year and a half since I really sat down and played the game again, like really sat down and played it, or like, you know, not counting genocide runs, because I do that all the time for funsies and shit. But I'm saying like playing for the main campaign or main storyline, main routes and stuff. I haven't done that since like I first beat the game back in like frickin' 2015. So going through it again, I was like, huh, no wonder. This game makes me depressed. Especially near the end. Which, those who have played it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And those who haven't played it, well, I'm sure you've watched YouTube videos. If you haven't, then play it already. Or you were never going to play it in the first place. Because y'all listen to retards on the internet who say that the community is quote-unquote cancer and terrible and rah 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 rah. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyways.
Oh my god, what?
I don't know. I'm making
what?
I'm being retarded here. Anyways, so retards say that the community's terrible, but when we ask for how, what makes it so bad, the best thing that they can come up with is, oh, some people say some bad things on YouTube comments. Welcome to the fucking internet, and welcome to YouTube comments. It's never you never use YouTube comments as the basis for anything in your arguments, because it's always terrible there. Doesn't matter what. Even the best of communities out there, or the most positive, happiest motherfuckers out there when they make their like content, like even kids channels and shit. You scroll down and it's like, fuck this, fuck you. This isn't Dragon Rulers. I can't win a YCS of this. This isn't optimized combos. I'm gonna go drink myself to death. That's all you see.
Damn.
And yet people are like, oh, the community's so bad though. They did bad things. They fucking read that like conveniently. I remember like fucking not even like a couple days before the PS4 port of the game came out, Kotaku had this like shitty ass article like, watch out for the toxicity of the Undertale community. And then it's like, oh, okay, what's this toxicity? Oh, they made Markiplier feel really bad because he was doing a playthrough, and then they said some things. I'm like, where's the links? Where's the proof of this? It just happens here. He quit 2 episodes in. Okay. Clickety clack clack. The cat comes back. Fucking YouTube his fucking name and YouTube Markiplier Undertale. Oh, he beat the whole fucking game, and there's more than 2 videos. Seems he didn't fucking actually quit. And then you go to part 2 and part 3, and you scroll down, and you're like, let's see these so-called toxic comments. See? What is that? Oh, I had to scroll fucking 18 pages to finally find some actual like mean comments. Is Kotaku cherry picking again? Are they cherry picking again and making a false agenda fucking narrative? That was fun. You know, there's retards out there who will listen to what Kotaku says and think that they actually know what they're talking about. Somehow. I mean, it's 2017 and people somehow still take Kotaku seriously.
Last time I paid attention to Kotaku, they actually did an article on Sexy Beach Premium Resort. I was like, what the fuck?
The thing is, they did that because they're fucking massive, like, fucking, like, weebs and shit. Like, the thing about it is that they probably didn't know shit about the actual game itself, but they see, oh my god, Japanesey thing, make an article about it, rah rah rah. Like, they're fucking gigantic Nihongo files, but it's like elementary school level weeb. It's not even like a weeb who knows what they're talking about. It's like the shit. It's like the shit when we make fun of weebs back in like 2006 when they didn't know what. Yeah, I mean,
right.
It's like old weeb level shit. Like it's like come on, man. The bar of entry of how to be a weeb now is like actually higher now. You gotta try harder to be called a weeb now. That just makes you just say like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It actually comes off almost like parody. So yeah, as for differences between the PS4 and the PC version, there's no more game crashing moments. So like the game doesn't like crash at certain points in the game storyline. The PC version will like actually crash the game itself and like do some like funny, funky shit. PS4 version doesn't do that. Probably because of Sony's policies. That's what I'm assuming. Which kind of sucks because I like that shit. It add like a bit of meta layer to it, like fourth wall breaking and shit. But whatever. Right. The game adds this new little like extra room where you can donate money to like a dog. And if the more money you donate to the dog, it adds like stuff to that room, like a wacky inflatable balloon man, a game disc CD that can't be used on anything, a radio that puts on that plays its own theme song. And if you try to turn it off, it just plays the song faster. Bunch of funny shit. Honestly, it's probably stuff that that Toby Fox added to the game because Sony's policies forces him to put like trophies in the game. So like all the trophies are all like fucking bullshit like joke trophies.
Like, oh, you turn the game on.
No, it's more like you've seen the first save. You found the first save room. You found the second save room. You found the third save room. Yeah, you got an item. You got 2 items. You got 3 items. You donated 1 gold to the dog, 10 gold, 100 gold, 200 gold, 300 gold, and then it's like fucking there you go. Here's a platinum.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
So that was funny to me. But other than that, I mean, it's a solid. Honestly, it's a very solid port of the original game. It's just me personally, I would still recommend people play the PC version over it. Simply a virtue because I like the meta game, like the meta humor shit that happens in the PC version. Though, as far as I know, the PS4 and Vita version. Oh yeah, by the way, it is also on Vita. There's actually no way at all to reverse the effects of a completed genocide run, as far as I know. Unlike the PC version. For the PC version, it's supposed to be permanent, but there's ways to delete the files that like make it like give you those permanent effects. But as far as I know, the PS4 version and Vita version, those ones actually make it permanent. Like you cannot get rid of the effects anymore.
So like even if you delete the save or something and start over?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, as far as I know. I myself haven't tested it myself to see, but that's what I'm hearing. Maybe it is actually not permanent, but from what I'm hearing, it actually is like truly permanent. Because apparently one person he did it, and then he deleted the game off his PlayStation, and then he turned it on, and he went through a whole pacifist run, and it still had all like it did the little thing it does when you go through a pacifist run after a genocide, and it has like a little like extra scene to kind of like say, basically as a way it's a game saying, we remember what you fucking did, and you're not gonna get your happy ending for that.
Huh.
I mean, which is rightfully so. I mean, honestly, yeah, that's fucking good. What you do for a genocide is actually like, it's like the whole game's point. One of the game's main points is, you know, the idea of like showing mercy and showing forgiveness for people. Like after you find out how what they truly are like or whatever, like find the goodness in people and forgiving them for that. But like genocide is like the complete opposite of everything in that game teaches you. So I guess I understand when the game is like, no, we're never gonna forgive you for what you did. It's like the worst possible thing you can do. As for the last game, Super Mario Odyssey. Ooh, oh boy. What hasn't been said about this game? Let's put it that way. This is, like, honestly, one of the best games I've played. This definitely in my top. It's right now. Like, spoiler alert for those who maybe give a shit about my fucking top 5 games of the year videos that I do at the end of the year. I was all ready to be like, yo, fucking #1 game is Metroid Samus Returns. 2 years in a row, a Metroid game wins the game of the year for me. Then Mario Odyssey comes, and it's like, bitch, now you gotta think.
There you go.
I'm like, god damn it. Because, like, I was already ready to put Samus Returns as #1, even after playing Breath of the Wild. And that game is pretty fucking amazing, too. Even after playing Yakuza 0. Even after playing Persona 5. I was already still saying, nah, fucking Metroid Samus Returns. Now Mario Odyssey is making me go, like, fuck. Which one do I put? Like, it's that good. It's pure fun. There's so much things to do. The little, like, it just oozes with, like, charm and happiness, and it's too much. It's too much for me. It's like one of those kind of games that it happens like once in a while, and that's like it's all you need. with attempt like it already the game was like the old, even from the beginning I was saying this game is freaking amazing, but the part with the fucking Broadway freaking scene with the New Donk City, that stage, especially the big festival part, like that was the part where I was actually nearly in tears from how fucking happy it made me.
Oh wow.
Let's put it that way. Granted, at the same time, when I did that sequence, when you scan certain amiibo, like Mario amiibo, stuff like that, some of them, they give you special costumes for like the certain ones. For example, scanning a Mario one, like straight up just Mario, gives you his classic like Donkey Kong colors, where he has like the red overalls and the blue shirt instead of the blue overalls red shirt. And
that's cool.
I put that costume on just because, hey, I like that color scheme. But I got to that part with the Broadway musical part with that costume on while I was playing it, and it like added to it even more so, and that was like, wow, this is the best thing ever.
Damn, nostalgia overload.
Yeah, it's like nostalgia overload, but like respect to like to the roots, and like it's like a celebration. It felt more like a proper Mario 30th anniversary celebration than whatever the fuck they did back when fucking Mario Maker came out.
Oh. Yeah, Mario Maker was whack.
Yeah, I mean it was fun, but I mean like it wasn't much. And YouTubers fucking killed that game, honestly. There's people still now to this day who are like, I'm gonna stream all your Mario Maker levels, guys! I'm sitting there thinking, like, do people even give a fuck about Mario Maker anymore now? Like, what's wrong with you? At least fucking do Mega Man Maker stages. Like, come on, at least that's new. Come on. Isn't the whole point of you people to jump on the next trend? Alright. So I'm good for talking about that. I'm good at talking positive stuff for today, for now. Want to talk some shit? Let's talk some shit. Let's talk some shit. Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition is fucking dumb. There.
How dumb is it?
Alright, let's just first get into the first things first. Why the fuck does this exist? Because it's not selling well. So they want to fucking get people to come back. Like, hey guys, look, we made an arcade mode, guys. This is the thing you guys wanted, right? Well, we're gonna give you not just one arcade mode, but like fucking 7. And they're all tedious as fuck, probably. Because we're being intentionally vague as hell about what the hell these things are actually gonna have. Oh, and you want more? We're gonna also have fucking extra battle mode. Which we're not telling you what actually happens in extra battle mode. Other than that, there's a weird screenshot with Rashid doing his taunt while wearing a beautiful Joe costume. We're so wacky, guys.
Oh my god. That screenshot made me lose my mind because I thought it was Cammy.
And then, like, there's also, like, fucking the weird gold fucking look for it. And I'm like, why is this all gold? I'm like, this game is a bronze at best, guys. Stop. Please stop. Please stop. This is wood tier at best. Anyways,
like that new like UI for it makes the whole game look like Deal or No Deal, and I'm just like, yeah,
yeah, Deal or No Deal, no deal.
Oh god.
And then the fact that like usually I know like other companies for different games and shit like that, they do like a greatest hits or fucking like definitive edition or game of the year edition of their fucking things where they'll release a game that came out a while back, but it'll be like a complete package version of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like all the DLC that came out for it and blah blah, all that shit. Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition isn't even doing that. It's just, you buy the disc, and on the disc there is DLC codes in the fucking box. Not even in the disc itself. On the box there's a code that lets you redeem, and you get Season 1, Season 2, Season Passes for it. Not even like they're on the disc off the bat. But that also still means that if you were to pay the fucking, was it 40, 50 bucks for the Arcade Edition disc thing, you still have to pay the additional $30 for Season 3 that's obviously going to launch alongside of it. With all the other characters that people probably actually want. Because obviously we already know for sure that Sagat's going to be back. That's a given. If he doesn't somehow come back, that'll be actually surprising to me. Because people were, okay, I don't remember if I said it in the podcast here, but I know for sure I said it to people numerous times in our different places or where I said back when Season 2 was coming out, I was like, Season 2 has to come out, it's gotta bring in characters that people really want, it's gotta bring in, like, the obvious, like, veterans that people really want. Like, it's gotta bring Goki, it's gotta bring Sagat, it's gotta bring Sakura, and then, you know, whoever else after that, it's okay. But those three were like the three main characters people really wanted back. We only got Goki. And at first, I was like, hey, that's a good start. Goki's great. And then they were like, oh, hey, we're gonna do 5 brand new people instead. I'm like, good job, Capcom. You completely missed the entire fucking point of this. Because your game was already doing shit before. And then Season 2 comes, and you show that you didn't learn a single thing. So, why am I supposed to believe that you guys learned something now? With this fucking Arcade Edition / Season 3 thing. You guys clearly are going to do the exact same thing. And then, I'm sitting there thinking, like, maybe, you know, because some data mines and shit were starting to happen from this one dude, and he's like, yo, there's going to be new super critical arts, new V skills, as well as the new V triggers. So they already announced, sort of, that there's going to be new V triggers. But we're thinking, you know, that's going to obviously mean new V skills and super arts, right? No!
Alright.
Apparently, according to Capcom, when Arcade Edition launches, it's only going to be the new V skills. And they try to dance around on a non-answer in terms of, like, if we're getting new critical arts or supers or V skills and shit like that. Only just new V triggers. So, what the fuck? You guys literally just basically said that you're releasing this thing and it's gonna sound less enticing than it already was. Because now we're hearing it's going to have even less extra new content coming towards it. Which brings me back in like fucking when Street Fighter 4 came out. And then Super came out. And Super had like the Ultra 2s for like all the characters or whatever. And I remember when Ultra 2s came out, like fucking nearly everyone who had an Ultra 2 from their Ultra 1 was like actually not as good as their Ultra 1. Are like a very few certain characters. Like fucking like Rose, Vega, Bison before they changed the inputs. Abel before they nerfed it. El Fuerte and Sakura being like the only ones I can think of right off the bat where like their Ultra 2 was like better than what they had for their Ultra 1. You know what I mean? Like, Metsu Shoryuken for Ryu was fucking garbage. Gurin Senpu Kyaku for Ken was like, because like, it was better just to use freaking Shinryuken still. Okay, Kikosho for Chun-Li was kind of better than Hosenka. Okay, congratulations. Oh wait, nobody fucking picked Chun-Li in Super, because he was worse. But anyways, so that didn't matter. The counter super for Fei Long and Cammy was like just straight garbage. Geki, I think it was called Geki Rinken or something, and I think Cammy's was called CQC or something. But both of them were shit, like straight up. Nobody fell for that shit. When people saw, especially since like full charge focus attacks, throws, and all ultras that actually did damage. All of those, and fireballs from fucking like wherever, like distance or whatever, all of those beat the counters. So when someone did one of those counters, it was like basically saying, yeah, kill me. I'm doing basically an over, what's the word for it? Like an over elaborate version of a taunt that I can't even cancel. So that was fucking hilarious. So I'm thinking it's gonna same thing's gonna happen to fucking Street Fighter V with the V-Trigger 2s. People are gonna find out like which one's clearly better than the other one, unless they're all just amazing, which I highly doubt it. I think fucking from what we've seen already so far, Ryu's looks like fucking shit, which is like, come on, throw the guy a goddamn bone. He was like one of the he was really good in season 1, and in season 2. He's like literally third worst character in the game. How the fuck do you make Ryu that fucking bad? Outside of Marvel. I understand if he's bad in like Marvel, because of the way how crazy shit is, and he's a pretty basic style character. But like in Street Fighter, he shouldn't be the third worst character in the game. But that's what happens when the whole game is like designed. Like every time a new character comes out, it's like they're intentionally designed to like fuck with Shoto style character movesets. It's like, oh, this character has this move here, which goes through fireballs, or reflects fireballs, or goes over fireballs, or blocks fireballs this way, or does this to fireball movements, or baits out Shoryukens this way. It's like, come the fuck on! Why is every single character that comes out basically another bad matchup for Ryu? Like, come on. Or even Ken, for that matter. It's like, come on. The only Shoto that does anything decent is Goki, because he's given more tools than Ryu and Ken have. And I wouldn't be surprised if they nerf him to shit when Season 3 comes out, because he's so good. Hell, they're gonna fucking kill Karin.
Damn.
You know for sure they're gonna fucking kill her. So that's gonna be fun.
So glad I don't play that game anymore.
Yeah, the funny part about it is I haven't played that game like basically at all in like 7-8 months, but I played it the most I've played in that span of time when I was at Youmacon, only because like I had to like fucking keep myself awake sometimes. So I'd be like, okay, fine, I'll fucking play this shit to keep myself awake. And I would like fucking go like ape shit and stuff, just to keep, not even because one, it was entertaining, two, because I had to keep myself awake. So like I was picking, so I'm like picking Karin and doing her laugh and shit, or acting out the supers and stuff. One, because it just looks funny, and two, because it's keeping me awake. So like I'd get the fucking super out. It's like, go to this up. Or like fucking I'd purposely pick Ryu for no reason, and actually somehow get like a fucking 20-something win streak. And every time I get that super, I'd be like, Denjin Hadouken! Right on the fucking machine, because I'm a very cool guy, you know. No autism whatsoever, no mental problems. Cool guy, me. Yes. Cool dude, I am cool. C-L-O cool. Fuck Street Fighter V. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here fucking drinking a Street Fighter V labeled fucking Red Bull energy drink. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm done talking about that game. What do you got? What do you got? Hey. Oi. It's all silent now, like Silent Hill. And it's dead like the Silent Hill franchise, too. Ah! No, seriously, what happened to you? You're like... Did Discord die again? I think Discord died again. Hey. Hello. Did you die?
Wait, did I die?
I think you died. There was a solid like 3 minutes of you not saying a single thing.
3 minutes? What?
Yeah, same. Oh yeah, I bought fucking... There was a dude on Reddit who was like, yo, I got a bunch of copies of fucking Guilty Gear Rev 1 for like wholesale, for like really cheap. So he started selling copies to people, and I got a copy off him for like fucking $4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It hasn't arrived yet, but it's still hilarious to me.
Yeah, it was pretty hilarious. I picked up Rev 2 for 23. It was on sale last week.
God damn. Oh, you mean like digitally?
Yeah, digital.
I like my boxes.
Yeah. I save my boxes for RPGs.
Did you get to hear the punchline of my joke about Street Fighter 5?
Oh, yeah.
About how I'm saying all this shit and then I'm also drinking the fucking Street Fighter 5 Red Bull drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. It's good. So yeah, so what kind of topics you got?
Yeah, nothing really much. Yeah, because I didn't go to Youmacon, and I've just been working. I don't know, I've been watching lots of Gundam Build Fighter anime, though. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Build them.
Yeah, just...
Build them Gundams!
Build them Gundams. It's just like... I'm so upset of how much of a reference Build Fighters Try is to G Gundam, though. I'm sad. This is like... The whole show is a G Gundam reference.
Oh, wow.
From the first episode of the kid be like, whipped out that picture. Do you know this woman? I'm just like, what?
That's pretty hilarious.
It's just like, okay, and then it's just all like, you know, and it was like, the biggest, funniest thing that I liked about it is that the Build Burning Gundam, when the director came up with that name, he didn't know anything about where Guy Gundam's name got changed to Burning Gundam in the West. Just like, okay then. It's like throughout this whole series, our hero Seika Kamiki's just all, you know, I'm gonna use my Jigen Hyo Ryu and like in this Gundam, and it's gonna do all my martial arts techniques and beat people's ass, and it's just like the coolest thing ever. Just oh man, it's like it's so basic to just watch him like, you know, just basically win stuff just by, you know, just by punching stuff and just like getting more excited about the fight and then just like punching stuff harder. But man, it's just like he sat there and just broke barriers and just like, me and the Tri-Burning can go even further, and then just punched out a phoenix.
I thought it was good.
Just like, yo, and then yeah, I really like the one part where he fought like his rival. Well, it was like his, I guess you could say they weren't a rival. It was like his older, like, teammate student, because they both learned under the same master, whatever. Or like, it was literally the best part, because he just like did some type of Godfinger palm strike to finish him off. It was beautiful. There's no name for that move. That was the only time he did it. He didn't do it anywhere else. It was just beautiful. Because it was just like, because he had sit there and made like, you know, like rainbow shadow clones and did all his techniques. And then while the dude was like reeling back from just taking all that damage, he just like slowly came up to him, tapped his heart, and then it just like he opened his eyes and gave him this very sad look, and then all of a sudden you just see beams just going through that dude, and then they show off through the Gundams, and then it's like it's going through the Gundam. It's just like, man, it is, you just like see his hand just like burning. It is like, oh, it's a Godfinger. He learned how to do that.
Sounds like a fun show to watch.
It was so fun. Like it really built on what the first Build Fighter season was built up on. This is like the whole 3-on-3 team type of deal. It came for like very cool tactics and tag team attacks, and how like the girl in the group and stuff like that, how she like started off as wanted to be a support, and then she worked her way for being support to like actually just being both, just supporting to like actually being able to fight too. Her her winning Gundam, and then she had to upgrade it to Star Winning Gundam, and it's like a SD, and then it's like it goes from SD to real mode. Oh man, it was like this is just so sick, and then she just broke that shit out and like winning beam and just shoots out that giant W. Oh man, and then the other teammate Yuma, who like how he had a Gundam called the Lightning Gundam, and he like, well, he was a Gundam like builder like before like going back to becoming a battler, so he was just like really good at like making them and stuff like that. And his rival in making them, he was like, you know, like, yeah, when he heard out that he was going back to like start battling, he was like, why are you running away from me? He's like, so I'm gonna have to battle him too. And for some reason, like, his rival has like this very weird design of using other mecha designs for Gundams. So like his mecha design was like a lion based like triple design where the 3 mobile suits would get together and make one giant mobile suit, and there was all like try on 3.
He basically Power Rangers.
Oh my god. I think there was like some type of lion tiger like mecha show, like one of them that's like this. Zachary Ortiz like keeps typing.
Is it Gao Gaigar?
Yeah, Gao Gaigar is based off of that. Cause it's got the same blue red color scheme, blue gold red color scheme.
Yo, Gao Gaigar's cool.
Just like, it was so cool. They had a really cool fight too.
I remember back when I used to write fucking cringy ass like OC story shit. Like I used to write that kind of shit when I was younger. I remember designing one like the super mode for like one of the main character dudes. His like super mode, the armor for it looked kind of like Gao Gaigar in a way. Like it had like that. It had like the freaking the lion fucking mouth thing for like the chest armor, and he had like a move which was basically, it was called like, I forget the exact name. It had a like a first name part, and then like a subtitle second part. You know what I mean? Like something something Oogi, and then the actual move was called Tenryu Hameha. So like Sky Dragon Destruction Wave. Like something Oogi Tenryu Hameha or something like that.
Oh god, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
You're like making your own attacks and stuff with your OCs.
And then he also had like a Shinryuken move where it'd be like blah 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 something Oogi Tenryuken. There's shit like that. Yeah. I remember one of the design parts of it was like when he's doing those Tenryu moves, the lion part, like the mouth, chest, middle, would like open. Like, usually it's closed, but the eyes and then the mouth part would open up, and you'd see it would be like fire energy would like be glowing from there, as well as the hands and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of, it was like stuff I used to write and shit. Some of it I look back and I'm like, this shit's so fucking cringe. Especially when I tried to like write at one point back then I tried to like write fucking like love scenes and shit before I was like officially in any kind of like relationship or anything. So it clearly was like written from a place of someone who didn't know what the fuck he's talking about. So that's good.
Oh yeah, I know all about that.
It's like, yeah, they did the thing, and then they did that, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think relationships ever work like this in real life, or even in fucking fantasy anime land. This is fucking terrible. I read back those parts.
Oh my god, I'm just sitting here thinking about how all my stuff I wrote down in like middle and high school were just sit there based off of Twisted Tales of Tokyo English stuff.
Yeah, it could be worse. It could be based off of fucking Tokyo Mew Mew.
Oh god, why?
I still remember there's this one fucking cringe, fucking, like this guy was like a cringe gold mine of shit. This person used to like freaking write the fan fictions and shit of like different whatever it was that was like going on that was like kind of popular at the time. It'd be like X thing that he was into cross the Tokyo Mew Mew. So when I first met the guy, fucking Mega Man Battle Arc was like the big thing back then. So Mega Man Battle Arc or NT Warrior cross the Tokyo Mew Mew. And then later on he made Star Force cross the Tokyo Mew Mew. Then he made fucking Xenosaga Cross of Tokyo Mew Mew. It was like anything.
Why?
Exactly. And the thing that's so stupid, that was so stupid about his work is that none of it ever was like, one, he assumed, whenever his writing style was the way how it was done, he wrote the characters and the stories with the assumption that you already know who everybody is and all those stories are. Which, on one hand, could be like considered okay, like yeah, you can do that. To like, oh, you know, if you're really a fan, you kind of know what's going on, blah blah. But the thing is these would be original stories, and the characters were not even remotely in character of how they actually were in their canonical versions. Like I remember his version of Neto Hikari, which by the way, in his writing style, he would swap back and forth between the English and Japanese names like all the fucking time, by the way. Sometimes it would fit in the same chapter. So Neto went from Neto to Lan to back again multiple times.
What?
Exactly. But he wasn't even remotely like how he was in the actual like series. He was like a fucking punk. He was swearing and shit. He's thinking about like banging bitches and stuff like that. And I'm like, this guy is fucking. This is nothing like how he is in the actual canonical story. That's not even the same guy anymore. That's it. Is this supposed to be you? No, because he actually creates his own like self-insert OC into the story, and like this self-insert OC person fucking gets it on the fucking Mew Mew girl, main Mew Mew girl.
Okay.
And it's like not even written well either. Worse than my shit. And the best
Sounds
part,
like the Legend of Krishan.
and like the worst part about all of this stuff is that his writing is, you know how when people write a story and when like new people speak, it's like a new line or a new paragraph, or when something, or when it's a new scene, it's a new paragraph or anything like that.
Right.
Now imagine a 1,000 word chapter, and it's all one big fucking clump, one big huge paragraph, no breaks.
Damn.
It's like going to KFC. You get 2 biscuits, no drink. Yeah. That's what reading his shit was like. And that was not fun. Not at all. Neither was the guy stalking me for fucking 7 years straight or something. No, maybe not 7 years. Well, it's actually pretty. Yeah, actually, it was 7 years. But it stopped like not like a while back. But I'm saying, at the time, he stalked me for like something like close to 7 years, because I dared give him a review on his work, and he demanded reviews from everyone who was on that forum I met him on. He was like, "Oh my god, read my stuff. Oh my god, read this thing." And I'm like, "Nigga, there isn't even a freaking section on this forum for fanfiction. So why are you posting this here?" This is a fucking troll forum. We literally all we do is shit talk about each other, like for fun all the time. Why are you here? How'd you even find this place? That was the type of that was the confusion in my head even back then. Not even now retrospectively. Even back then I was telling him like, why are you here? Whatever. It's all the past. It's all the past. It's all gone. Hey, it's all gone, just like the Mega Man franchise itself.
Damn.
I'm gonna kill myself. Alright, anyways, you got anything you need to plug?
Let's see. Yeah, for those in the Midwest of, North America, yeah, Indiana's having 2 monthly fighting game tournaments this month. We're having Godlike Saturday on November the 18th. Come down and yeah, we're having the usual boring Fighter 5 and Infinite versus Infinite.
Oh shit! Fuck! I completely forgot about that game. I completely forgot about talking about fucking Marvel Infinite because prior to this podcast, like to this one, 2 months ago, Infinite didn't come out yet. Shit! I didn't talk about that. Ah, thanks for reminding me. Now I want to die even more so. Long story short, it fucking sucks. Not even Mega Man X can save that game. Let's put it that way. When not even Mega Man X and Strider can save your game, that's it. You're done. You're
Pack it up. Go home.
Done. I like how there's actually retards out there who listen to the fact that like Capcom just recently said like, oh, we shipped 900,000 units, and people think that means it sold 900,000 copies. Like,
oh my god!
Do you not know how this fucking world works? When they ship copies out, they always ship way more than what like ends up being selling. Like that's how many they shipped, thinking that if they do that with the assumption that it will sell like 700,000, and then they'll send another like fucking 900,000 or something before they think the remaining 200k disappears. You know what I mean? That's usually how it is.
Right.
But clearly they didn't ship any more, meaning that it sold far less than that. Like we already know by the numbers that it sold like fucking less than 9,000 copies in Japan, and then like not too much more than that in Europe. It got its ass fucking raped by frickin' Pokken DX on the Switch.
Pokken DX.
And fucking Ultra Street Fighter 2 is kicking both of their asses. So, take that for granted. Just listen to that fucking fact right there. The shills, they think that, oh, it's totally fine, guys. Buy that DLC. Guys, come on, man. This game is sick and creative. Gotta play Marvels. It's Marvel, baby. The game's meta has stagnated in less than a month. But it's Marvel, baby. There's fucking no character variety at all within less than a month, guys. The DLC characters are all shit. The costumes are all retarded. Why is there Dante in the game as an alternate costume? Why does he look better than the default?
Somebody worked harder.
So yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, what else besides Godlike happening on November 18? What's else going on?
Oh yeah, so yeah, Godlike, and we're also having our newest monthly called Counterpick at Boss Battle Games in Indianapolis, Indiana, whatever. Same games, more Street Fighter 5, more of Marvel, Tekken 7. Both events is going to have Gundam Versus, and we are starting up a winter circuit for Gundam Versus.
Whoa! When's the Counterpick at?
Oh yeah, Counterpick's going to be on November the 25th.
All right. Anything else coming up?
Yeah, that's pretty much it on our end. Everybody else is getting ready for Frosty Faltings.
Ooh, Frosty
whatever.
Faltings.
Yeah, they're having that Tatsunoko versus Capcom tournament.
Whoa. That'll make me hard. Gonna see all the Tekkaman blades and the Yetterman 2s and the Zeros. And it'll be like one person who picks Valnut, but like you'll find out that they don't actually know how to play him. So he's gonna die, and then he's gonna drown. He's gonna drown in pools, and people are gonna be like, "See, Valnut's not that good, guys. He's really bad." And I'm like, "Stop breathing, people." Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's all I got.
All right. As for myself, I don't have an exact date set yet, but it is coming at the end of November-ish, like really late November. But the first installment of my major series, the Mega Man retrospective series, will be starting. The first one obviously will be Mega Man 1 from the NES game, from the NES series. Coming. So I just sit down first. Okay, there we go. So yeah, the first installment of this very long going on, you mean long going on, retrospective series, because nearly every game is going to get its own separate video, and each video obviously is going to be at the very least 5 minutes long, at the very least. Some will be much longer, because depending on how big said game is. I'll talk about, like, you know, what each game's about, how they improved from the previous installments, what was done differently, their impact on the franchise as a whole, things like that. So nearly every like main line or installment in general is gonna get a full video of some sort, including even some spin-off games. Some spin-off games may get like clumped into one big video instead of just separate ones if they're not too significant to an extent. But yeah, I'm gonna be going into almost everything possible, which is like fucking 100 something different games, because I am an insane person. I have to do something with this fucking knowledge in my head of dealing with this franchise and beating literally every single game that ever came out officially. Except for the mobile ones for the EXE series, because there was Legend of the Network and Phantom Network. There was never any sort of way to play those games in any sort of way here outside Japan. So like those are like the only two games in the entire franchise that I didn't like officially made and released that I never beat. But like, I beat Crossover, by the way. That one that came out in 2012. Yeah, I beat that. I wish I didn't, but I beat it. Somehow.
Why would you beat that?
I don't know, but I did. I don't remember if it had a credit sequence or not, but I just remember beating it. It had like a bunch of like brand new like OC fucking villain characters too.
Damn.
Yeah. Soundtrack was fucking phenomenal though for that game. That game's soundtrack's actually like fucking really damn good, honestly. Half the shit sounds like Guilty Gear music.
Really?
Yeah. So that's a thing. Other than that, I mean, I might be as time goes on, I might be putting up a few like highlight reveals and shit from what happened at Youmacon. I might do some things like that. I already just recently uploaded a video of a First Strike money match I had with one of the TOs, which that was kind of fun. I think I did really well in that money match. I think it's actually up. It's actually up right now if you want to check it out. For those who are for like the fucking 0 people watching right now. But yeah. So yeah, that's a thing. Other than that, I've got a Patreon. It's www.patreon.com/determinedsaito. You can, if you wish to pledge and help me become less suicidal about myself and hopefully allow me to make this much more viable platform for content creation and video streaming and all the other stuff. I might even be able to start using what I do and like stream our locals and even get like proper like cash prizes and things like that for our local scene. I'll be doing that sort of stuff if I can start getting a proper foot into the door of this type of work. So yeah, there's even perks and what's it called? Rewards for donating and becoming a Patreon for a patron or whatever the fucking word is for it. Yeah. And those who join can potentially become like first dibs and shit for topics we can talk about, like nearly anything, by the way. They can become first dibs on who wants to join for the next podcasts, shit like that. And yeah, I'm really bad at selling this stuff, by the way, for the record. I'm not a good salesman. I honestly have never been good at that stuff. I know who's a good salesman.
My mom.
Not really. Anyways.
Yo, what the fuck?
Alright, you guys all have yourselves a wonderful day. This is Tuesday. This is now Wednesday morning. Alright, you guys all have yourselves a wonderful Wednesday morning. And yeah. This is Saito and RaionBomber, and I'm gonna go do things.
I'm out of here.
Bye. I wanna go die.